We need beach. What do you mean? Like the background kipper he has, or what? Beaches be crazy. Beaches be crazy. You have to pay for everything. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that too. No matter if you're talking about a financial or a karmic sense. At least in the latter, I'm hopeful that that's the case. Would make the world feel like a little bit of a nicer place. So it looks like Randy is not sitting out, so they're not the same dudes. Just a dude pretending to be a dude, pretending to be another dude. Rip, stream down again? It's possible. It's the connection issues that are plaguing me right now. Like, as I said, a couple of weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I should be back in a minute or two. We get aces here in a splash pot. And in about 3 or 4 weeks, I'm gonna have that problem licked, and that shouldn't happen again. Actually, it's not my ISP, as I found out, as I said earlier. But it's the troubles I was talking about. Hey, that's quite nice. In case you get to see it. With the aces we flop. Pretty cool. Flop the top trips with the top kicker. Take it down. Nice. A pretty sweet hand. Kings took it down pre. Couple more weeks, then these problems are not gonna happen anymore. Hopefully no new ones will crop up either. But if they do, then I have gonna have better customer support to fix them. Here we're gonna go for the bluff. I think that's right and proper. One for the good guys. Where does it leave us? I think we should again be around 4 binds in the hole. Yeah, pretty much exactly. Yeah, it's okay now, right. So the next time these problems happen are gonna be past midnight, usually between 2 and 3, 3 and 4, something like that. check here. First of all, we're not drawing to the nuts, only the second nuts, and also she is extremely call happy. Not helping. Are we gonna have to fold to a bet unless it's a smallish one? That doesn't qualify. Sure. Extra one in there makes it worth our while. Make the straight. Be awesome. Nice. He agrees. So he raises against this guy, we're not folding. Let here twice now to mix it up a little bit. River quite okay, and take it down. So at this point we might actually be calling. Yeah, we're checking and calling his river stab. Doesn't want to go for it, and we're bound to be good. And he 3-bet the Ace Queen Jack 4. This time actually double suited. That is by no means the standard for this guy. Hey, good times. We're gonna take one off with the nut flush draw and the gutter. Let's flop GG, who plays very clear, just Google nuts. Bad bluff, Rasem says. Very possible. Very, very possible. This one we're letting. Check 10. Oh, we are gonna be in position. And might be a flop to give him pause. This certainly is one that I'm enjoying a bit right now. The sexy 9? No? Yeah, I'm gonna play this one hard. 400 BB. Kill poke, I will! Something to do in the break. Yeah, I'm not... It's a decent spot to start bluffing, but I just didn't feel it this time around. Don't have to always bluff. On the river we could have gone for not pot, but like 3/4 or even half only. Trying to get a call. Like trying to get a call from aces with a hand like King 9 would basically be what I would be representing, like some sort of 2-pair. Gutter and both backdoor flushes. It's a very, very nice bet sizing from you, sir. And at this point we're done with the hand, and we are in some spots. Here we 3-bet and flop pretty great. And here... So first of all, here we're gonna let go, naturally. Here we took it down, and here we're just gonna raise... Yeah. Let's flop GG. Alright, I'll check him out. On this turn... Gonna check behind if he can. How about a 10? No? Interesting. With the flush draw, we're gonna check here. And super stabby dude. Plenty of ways to lose this hand. I actually think we're letting this one go. Even against the stabby gentleman. Holding. And that doesn't help us. Doesn't help us, unfortunately. 9 still has... Oh, it actually does! A low 9. Yeah, of course, actually. Duh! I'm sure you had a 9, right? No, you had jacks. Jack, 8-4. Of course it helps us. He's hard-pressed to have a full house there. Duh, isn't that? My bad. We have pair, some backdoor stuff, and a flush draw. That's quite nice, giving us a redraw as well. That's a bit cheeky, because we are sometimes behind. We will need to fold if he comes over the top. Here, the money's going in. Against the 6-7, we're doing alright. Nice hand here. We do take it down. Pretty sweet. Alright, only 3.5 binds in the red now. Working our way back up a little bit. Might help as well. Not blocking any of our own outs. Have a backdoor flush draw and a top set. Bracerman, I completely didn't see you there. Just tuning in, everything looks good here. Cheers! Nice to have you, Bracer. Yeah, everything is more or less fine. More than less. Oh, everything's pretty good. Hope the same is true for you. Although, yeah, I will go on a break on my break in a few moments, like another 5 minutes or so. And the new update is out with resizable tables, which brought in a few bugs, unfortunately, but nothing too major. Some problems getting seats and stuff like that. Bound to be interesting. Third nuts, huh? Would be the nuts for us, and that is a pretty helpful card. I'll check once more though. Gonna check here. Just gonna call. Even though his call is very... Wow, that's an amazing card. Now we can't fold if he... Should he bet? Take one down. Officially only 3 binds down now. Get called here, that would be a huge help in our endeavor to get unstuck. Nope, okay. Still helpful. Thank you, Razam. Glad to see that it worked. And that's pretty alright with the King of Hearts and the complete wrap this time. I'm gonna bet. Probably only playing this if everybody folds to us. Perfect. With the 1 buck extra in the middle, also inclined to call a raise. In position for the rest of the hand, deep against everybody. Yeah, I think that would be fine. This one we're checking. Whoa, 1250 splash, huh? And that's with the Splashy, our promo being over. Also have a hand here. We're certainly gonna call 250. He bets quite large, and with the backdoor flush draw, we're gonna want to take one off, and that solves it for us. That's also not a bad flop, in that we at least have the flush draw down here. Here we're gonna pot it now. Oh man, but okay, never mind, that solves it for us. I was gonna say, oh man, Carter bet into 4 peeps here. Here we take it down. Pretty sweet. Nobody has the ace-high flush draw, huh? There's a good flush draw. Just a 2-pair jack-6. Taking it down. Bracerman, so the tables are resizable now. That's the new feature, the new major feature that has been added. Bugs and or problems are the following. The one problem is if you use tile tables, which I used before to have them automatically arranged, it now resizes them automatically to fit all available screen space, which is no help to me whatsoever as a streamer, since the spots I capture on the screen are predefined, and if the tables get resized, then that, you know, wreaks havoc. And the other thing is, I've had these 2 tables open for most of the stream, didn't get seated, so you have problems getting seated. What helps is closing the waiting list tables and reopening them. The problem there is that the money doesn't go, if you, like here, I'm sitting with 50 bucks, and if I now close this table and open another one, those 50 bucks currently do not get returned to your available balance. It's being counted as in play. And it doesn't disappear, you know, the money is there, and once you restart the client, it's going to be available again. It's just that if you first of all, we need to open and close these tables a bunch of times in order to actually find a seat. And if you do that, you have a less available balance, meaning you're going to run out of available money in order to sit down or reload, which is just annoying. All hands are on deck on RunItOnce, we've been told. And I'm hopeful a fix is not gonna be too much in the distant future. I think actually, let me rephrase. I think a fix is gonna be with us quite soon. But yeah, those are the major issues right now. With the 9, we're gonna go for the bet fold. Don't particularly mind. Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Pair, enough. Make this straight here. We take it down. Right, I think it's time to call it a session. So I will in a moment. Let's head over to PokerBra's channel. Streaming no delay tournaments. Excellent dude. Very lively and entertaining channel. Good card, and I accept that it's of hearts. Nope. We're still off a little bit better than we were before. We are down 3 buy-ins. I'll take that. Kill power with a nut flush and pawning into you on the river. Maybe we can go for a smaller raise, like to look like we raised with the. Yeah. Worthwhile approach. The counter question, but the other question to consider there though is: do you do this with a bluff? Do you take this bet sizing with a bluff? Like, are you balanced in the spot? Which is not hugely important, like not massively important in the micros, but still something to consider. But I like it, yeah. So now we cannot let this go. Top pair and the open-ender. Nice card, except it is spades once more. For once I'm gonna call. And he did have it. He had pretty much crap on the turn. Well, crap, yeah. Not much, at least. Fold there, almost always. This time I just didn't want to. I did have a nice hand, did have the straight. So I will be back in roughly 2 hours for the nightly stream. We're gonna go splashing during the midnight splashy hours. Last day of the splashy hour promotion. There's also gonna be a splashy hour between 3 and 5 this morning, like past this midnight. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do those. the best way to get seated previously. I didn't have that problem. Like, sometimes I had very rarely, I had the impression that it helped. But normally I just opened tables and waited for a seat and it worked like a treat. But right now there's something messed up there. Yeah, sure thing. On the whole, this is a great patch for RunItOnce, barring these problems right now, because a lot of people have been waiting for resizable tables from what I read on the internets, on the intertubes. One more hand. And it's not a playable one. Alright, with that, I am gonna call it a session and be back in 2 hours. Thanks for watching, everybody, for keeping me company and each other, and let's head over to Poker Bros' place. That's hard to say.